Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time here, my name is Udoh, and every week I share content that can help you master your personal finance and grow your wealth. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the thumbs up button at the end of this video if you found this content valuable. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk about personal finance and wealth. Is there a relationship between mastering personal finance and building wealth? Well, to begin with, things are a little difficult for most people today, and unfortunately most of us are dealing with very strange times when it comes to our economic situation, and as a result of that, a lot of people have given up hope in terms of finding jobs, or there might be jobs out there, but most people have just fallen out and they don't want to go back to work. So personal finance is a very difficult topic for most people, and there is a relationship between mastering your personal finance and also creating wealth. Unfortunately, most of us are not taught how to create wealth. Most of us lack the discipline on what it takes to create wealth. Everybody wants to show off like they're doing well. Unfortunately, there's a difference between acting like you're rich and actually being rich. Now there are instances where you see people on social media who are living a certain lifestyle, or they're making you believe that they're actually wealthy individuals, but unfortunately they're not wealthy. Okay, they might have the income to show that they are wealthy, but in reality they are not wealthy. There are instances right now on social media of certain influencers that are going broke or going bankrupt because of their lifestyle. Okay, it doesn't matter how much money you make. What matters is how do you handle the money that you make. What do you do with the money you make? So I see a lot of influencers today, they're making a lot of money and they're buying toys, they're buying liabilities they think are assets, but that's just for them to create content. It has no value. It's not that's what's getting them in trouble today, because they lack personal finance mastery. Okay, you have to master your personal finance when you have little, so that when you end up having a lot, you know what to do with your money. Unfortunately, most of us, me included, we lack the discipline, and we lack the knowledge, and we lack the commitment to create wealth, and which is evident with most of these influencers who are, number one, risking their lives, in terms of females who are going out of the country to meet men just because they're chasing money. Okay, unfortunately most of these people end up meeting the wrong people, and they end up in trouble. So what's the solution to this? The solution is you have to master your personal finance. Right now, well, this is a brand new year. We all have New Year's resolution. In my previous videos, I talked about people coming up, making New Year's resolution. Before the end of the first quarter of this year, most people will have forgotten their resolutions. So the key to creating wealth, is you need to master your personal finance. Now, how do you master your personal finance? Well, there are lots of resources online today. There are lots of resources on YouTube, your library. I mean, there's so many resources, there's so much information today, okay, that we have information overload. So if you're looking for a way to master your personal finance, well, my channel is number one, is there as an example. There are other YouTube personalities that are also in my space, in my niche, that are sharing content every day and sharing knowledge with you, to help you master your personal finance. Now, there isn't any great secret when it comes to mastering personal finance. It just takes having the knowledge and having the discipline to see things through. So for instance, how do you master your personal finance? Number one, you can start with a budget. How many people have budgets out there? How many people stick to their budgets? A budget should be a flexible document, okay, whereby it's constantly evolving. Okay, you should constantly tweak your budget. So you might have a particular month where things go out of whack, but the next month you want to make sure that you address what categories or what areas of your budget went out of line. All right, so if you need help with creating a budget or how to set up a budget, I have links down below, and also I'm going to leave a link up somewhere here on the video for how to create your first budget, etc. Okay, so it's not just about creating a budget, it's about having the discipline, okay, to stick to a budget and master your personal finance. Number 2 will also be what are you doing to increase your income? Okay, you have to have multiple income streams. All right, that's another way to master, okay, your personal finance. If you look at the very wealthy, they all have multiple income streams. They all have businesses. They all have all sorts of investments, that are bringing in money every single day. All right, the wealthy invest in assets that make them money. Okay, the rest of us, we invest our money, or we put our money into liabilities that take money away from us. So if you want to really master your personal finance, you want to learn how to acquire assets. Okay, acquiring assets is the key. And when I talk about assets, I don't mean a car. Okay, a car can be an asset if you actually put it to use for you, but most of us buy cars that just sit in the driveway, or we buy a boat that just sits in the dock, and we're paying all these fees to store the boat and all this stuff. Okay, if that boat or that car isn't creating income for you, then it is a liability. Okay, most people have a second home, okay, or they call that a vacation home, but because you have a second home does not make you wealthy. Now, unless you're independently wealthy, where you can afford 10 homes, then that's a different subject. But for most people who are in the middle class, who have a low discretionary income, they end up having a second home that just sits there, and it's only available when they want to go on vacation. However, if you turn that second home, when you're not using it, into an income producing asset, then it becomes an asset. Okay, it's not a liability. So you want to make sure that you master your personal finance, because there is a correlation between mastering your personal finance and building wealth or creating wealth for yourself and your family. All right, so going forward in 2022 and beyond, you have to make sure that you equate mastering personal finance and creating wealth. Okay, so once you master your personal finance, all right, then you can start creating wealth for yourself. And like I said, there are instances of people who have lost millions of dollars just because they lack the basic knowledge on personal finance mastery. You have to master your personal finance. There's no two ways. I'm working on that myself, which is why I started this YouTube channel, because it keeps me focused, it keeps me on track, and I'm trying to share this knowledge with you all, because every single day you're getting older. In 5 years, where would you be? Okay, in 5 years, what condition would you be in? Okay, in terms of your finance, in terms of your wealth. All right, so every day should be an opportunity for you to step things up, to get yourself to the next level. All right, so that's my spiel for today. I hope you found this value in this video, and as usual, if you like my content, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, and also hit the subscribe button so YouTube will notify you of my latest videos. I'm looking forward to starting some live sessions, going live. So I'll keep everybody posted on when I go live, so that way you can ask me questions, or if you want to interact with me, or if you want to get to know me, or whatever. Okay, I'd be glad to go live with my subscribers, and I hope you have a wonderful 2022, And I know things are still rough right now, but you know, things are going to get better. But like I said, you are responsible for your future. You're responsible for your goals. You're responsible for achieving, you know, success in your life. So don't sit back, don't procrastinate, you know, get yourself up. I know things are happening right now, you know, there isn't much to look forward to, but you know what, it's all up here. Okay, you can create that for yourself. All right, so I hope you found value here, and as usual, be true to yourself, be true to your goals, and never ever give up. And I'll catch you in the next video coming up. Okay, so please make sure you share this video with someone who might find value in this video. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in my next video coming up. Take care. Bye bye.